All right, sir, you mentioned you heard these shots. Can you describe what happened?
Yeah. I was working late at night. I wasn't sure if there was gunshots or gunfire. And yeah, just a bunch of loud bangs. I don't know how many.
When you first heard it, what went through your head? What were you thinking it was?
I was on a work call. So I was focusing on the work call. I figured it was, fireworks or like a motorcycle. And then I saw in my Citizen app that there was a shooting. And it's pretty spooky. I mean, I come to this very bodega right here that's blocked off at 2 a.m. all the time to grab snacks.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's a shooting going on. And, whatever. I don't want to make too many political statements. But
Now, is this the first time you've heard of a shooting in this area?
the first time of a shooting, I get notifications about stabbing all the time. And there are homeless people threatening me here all the time. I figure it's part of living in New York City. But I just moved in, and yeah, this is pretty nuts. I mean, it's supposed to be New York, it's supposed to be America. I'm doing my job. Hold on. What's that? I can't hear myself think.
So yeah, so how do you
Look, my
feel,
point
how do you
is-
feel about all these shootings here
Yeah, so my point is, what do you mean all these shootings?
happening in Midtown? As you know, in Times Square, there's been tourists being shot and such
didn't
in the
know.
last few months.
I didn't know. This is a pattern?
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't know that this was a pattern. But I will say, and I'm just a college grad, so I'm not the authority figure, but I just moved to New York City, really excited.
Where from?
I was born in Israel, but grew up in New Jersey, so not too far.
Sababa.
Sabava. And I learned New Yorkers aren't so friendly to New Jerseyans. But it's all right. I'm proud to be a New Yorker, but I just moved here, and on my block, I work a hard job, I pay my taxes, and on my block, there are stabbings all the time. Apparently, you're telling me there are shootings all the time. I'm constantly harassed by homeless people. My roommates and I have called the NYPD multiple times, and I say to them, people have threatened me with knives, yet I'm not allowed to use a knife. It's illegal in New York. I'm not allowed to have a gun. I'm not sure if pepper spray is legal. I pay my taxes. And the city honestly leaves me and my roommates scared. Like, one of my roommates is considering leaving to go to another city. I mean, it's New York City. Are you filming me too? But this is honest. I mean, look, I don't mean to make a big statement, but is it okay if I get a little angry? Okay, I mean, I'll tell you, I just moved here. I work a very stressful job. I pay my taxes. My roommates and I call the police in regards to threats of stabbing, in regards to homeless people asking for money, in regards to noise complaints. And now at 2 a.m., while I'm working a job that pays for myself and additionally pays New York City a lot of money, I hear a shooting outside of my apartment. And I don't want to make this too political. I'm a fan of the police. My dad was in the military. I'm not anti-police. I'm not BLM, whatever. I'm just a guy who's working and is constantly unsafe going outside. And there are police officers here, so I feel uncomfortable saying that. But whatever. I know it's COVID. I know we're in a recession. It's hard for everyone. I'm doing my job. My taxes should go towards people who do their, jobs. And it's been frustrating. That's all. I don't want to get too mad.
No problem. Thank you so much. And you said no name, right?
I don't want a name. I don't want this related to me. But I do want it to be known to whoever needs to know that especially the Penn Station, Moynihan area of New York City feels very unsafe to a lot of people. And
Thanks again, sir. Appreciate
we
it.
pay our taxes.
Thank you.
All right. Is that fine?